Welcome back. So, we have a brand new event starting today. Reinforcements received, APCs. So, let's cut straight to the chase. The two big rewards for this. Number one, the Universal Carrier. And number two, the SDKFZ 251x9. Now, I can tell you right now, the one that I am most excited for is the German squad. Do you know why? You can see it in the picture there. It has the short-barreled 75 howitzer on there. That is a half-track that I have wanted in this game for so long. And I seriously wondered if they would make it a proper vehicle, kind of like how the M13 is, or if they'd actually let us have a squad like this. Well, looks like they're giving us a squad with it. Now, admittedly, I do have one small concern here. These pictures both have four-man squads. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Our tech tree and our premium half-track and truck squads, those are six-man squads. This does not look like a six-man squad. What I'm seeing right here is an AT soldier, a machine gunner, a guy who looks like a rifleman, and a driver. Because the drivers all get SMGs. So that gives me a little bit of worry, but hopefully we'll be able to add extra soldiers onto the squads. So, they're movable rally points, just like the ones that we already have in the game. The Universal Carrier, it's a compact small vehicle, it's a workhorse of the British Army, go up to 48 kilometers an hour, and interestingly enough, it has a Bren machine gun and a Boys AT rifle. So, I'm assuming that this is going to be BR1 or 2. The Boys AT rifle is a BR2 weapon. All of the trucks are like BR1 or 2. If they put it above that, I would honestly be shocked. Oh, and while we're here, this looks like he is either an assaulter or a driver. This guy also has an SMG, so driver or assaulter, light machine gunner, and AT soldier. So the squad composition looks pretty good. The problem is the size of the squad. And see, this guy, that's definitely a... Maybe that is a submachine gun. That looks like the back of a rifle to me, but that might actually be the corner of the magazine sticking out there for like an MP28. I'm not sure. So what we might be getting is a driver, an assaulter, a machine gunner, and an AT soldier, which is a nice combo. Still not a five-man squad. I think squads that are smaller than 5 dudes are too small, and I don't really see a good reason not to give a 6-man squad. All of the paratrooper squads that were event squads are the same size as the tech tree and premium squads, which makes sense. I don't see why you would jip the size of these squads, but it is what it is. I'm really curious to see what BR the SDKFZ ends up at, because, you know, as it says here, it's one of several production variants, good protection, 75mm gun, MG42. That gun on a tank in this game is BR2. Pretty much every tank that has it is BR2. And admittedly, this is not a tank. This is an open-topped half-track, so less armor, less mobility, less protection. I feel like it's probably going to be BR2, but to be fair, compared to every other half-track and truck in the game, this is a lot more powerful. Which, to be fair, maybe it's just reparations for the god-awful half-track that they have on the premium squad. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the premium German half-track squad, but I hate the half-track itself. It's slow, it handles like crap off-road, and the machine gun on it overheats every time you tap the trigger. So, I'm hoping that this ends up being a BR2 half-track, but it wouldn't surprise me if they pushed it up to BR3. I think that would be a mistake, because seeing BR5 with it really won't be fun. But, remains to be seen. We'll see. Now, let's see. Terms. Squads are fixed to their country. Stages update every 2 days. From the 29th to the 2nd of March, you can pick up things that you missed with gold. Now, you need 20,000 points every 2 days, so this isn't crazy or out of the ordinary. We're used to this. The nice thing here is that they seem to have listened to feedback from the previous event. The previous event was honestly just too long. This one is a lot shorter. On day 6, you're going to get your first squad, and on day 10, you're going to get your second squad, and realistically, after day 10, you don't need to play again. 20,000 points in a day, at least for me, is pretty doable, but I understand that not everybody plays like that. Realistically, if I play like 4 or 5 games in a day, I should have it by then. And it really depends on the day. Like, it could be 3 games, it could be 7 games, it just depends. But if you log in and you play like 3 games day 1 and 3 games day 2, you can probably get it done. I think the nice thing here, though, is I probably am only going to have to grind for 5-ish days. I'm probably going to try to get the last set of appearance orders because there's lots of customization that I want to do in this game. But I like this. I like that there's not a bunch of extra stuff fluffing this out and making it take longer. I like that it's pretty small and concise. So, let me know down below, which squad are you more excited for? I am far more excited for the German squad. They can help make my mechanized death corps more killy, more exciting. I'll be able to put 2 half-tracks on a truck, a few tanks, planes, Fallschirmjäger. Like, we're getting to the point where I've got my own Panzer army going here. So that excites me. These guys, I think, are kind of scuffed. They look like Americans, and they're in a British Universal Carrier. I read somewhere that they might be, like, late war British, but they look like Americans to me. But let me know down below, which squad are you looking forward to? Should be a fun event. Doesn't look like it's going to be too grindy. As per usual, get out there, kick ass, take names, and win your games.